Hey folks, I thought I'd do a speedy review of this little mare's leg here. I sold my Rossi Ranch Hand a while back and I kind of regretted it. The 44 meg was pretty expensive, even reloading. It was about 50 cents a round with the cheapest components I could find. So I had a 357 Marlin 1894 a while back, and it was a really slick little rifle. Probably pick up another one of those at some point. Um, but like I kind of wanted a little ranch hand style firearm, little mare's leg again. So I picked up this Scorpio and 357 Magnum, which will be good for wilderness defense, planking, all that stuff. And it'll be much cheaper to reload for, much cheaper to buy ammo for if I need to buy it. So that's one nice thing about the 357 and 38 Special. So far it's really good. The sights are bang on, essentially. Which is nice because with the ranch hand I actually had to replace the front sight, and what I ended up doing is replacing the front and rear sight with some sights from Steve's Guns. But this one, the front sight is actually integral with the barrel band, so you can't actually change it without changing the barrel band. Rear sight's just a standard style rear sight dovetail, but just remember there's a little screw that holds it in place. If you're going to adjust that rear sight, remove that, or not, don't remove the screw, but loosen it. The wood on this is much nicer than on the Rossi Ranch Hand. It's nice walnut. It's finished just beautifully. The finish on the gun, I think it's Cerakoted, and actually it's really nice. I think it's going to be a little bit more resistant to wear. The Rossi Ranch Hand, the bluing wore off pretty easily. I did carry it in the bush for about 2 years though. Like 2 years straight, like the actual time I lived in the bush and carried it every day. So it got rubbed off. But this one won't see that much use because I don't do bush work anymore. The bolt on the top, the bolt on the top is blued, if you can see that. So it's kind of a little bit of contrast to the Cerakote, which is fine. They probably just take it off their other lever actions and just slap it in there. It's probably easier for them. There's the Scorpio logo. It's a little annoying sticker I'm going to take off down there. So not necessary. So far it's shooting really well. The screws did come loose pretty quickly. Actually, one just fell out and it made me just torque all them down a little bit with my Leatherman there. They do come loose for sure. I'm going to Loctite them when I get home. But other than that, it's a great little rifle. So far it's been very reliable. Occasionally with the 38 Special, it'll pop them up a little bit high, so they'll jam against the top of the receiver here. But most of the time it's fine. 357 seems to feed really reliably. Now I'm just shooting cheap Blazer stuff today. So really beautiful rifle, guys. Definitely recommend getting one if you're in the market for what would be considered a budget mare's leg nowadays, which is unfortunate because I paid a little under $1,100 for this thing, new. And the Rossi Ranch Hand, when I bought it new, given this was quite a few years ago, was about $600, I think it was, or $650. So our dollar's been devalued a lot since then. You know who to thank for that. But otherwise, it's a really nice little rifle. And if you're wondering what's in the background here, this is just my Savage 305F, just a little short barreled 22 Magnum. I'll do a video on that at some point as well. Thanks for watching, folks.